Hey Frugivore, welcome back to Frugivore Diet Channel. So today's video I am going to respond, or we are going to respond to this individual Pink Fairy who made a video of what I eat in a day. Okay, and she's clearly obese, and I want to identify what is making her obese. You know, I mean, I want us to get insights into what makes individuals carry this extra fat tissue, because that's what it is. It's fat tissue. All right, you know, you're not fat, she's not fat, she just has fat, and she can begin to lose it at any time. And it's important that we look at these videos, we identify the foods that are causing this extra fat tissue to gather on the body, right? The extras that we don't need to carry around. It just makes life harder, it makes us unhealthy, it's cruel to animals, there's no real benefit at all. Okay, and I think, you know, that, and the thumbnail really got my attention, obviously, okay, because, yeah, you can see what's going on there. And I think this is valuable because a lot of people, I mean, there's people out there who even think that eating unlimited fruit makes you obese. And I'm just like, oh, stop. So anyway, I haven't seen this video. We're going to watch it together. I think the username is quite funny, ironic to start with. Pink Fairy, because, you know, fairies are generally lightweight. But anyway, she wants to go with that username, so let's just go with it. Let's help the Pink Fairy.
Pink Fairy, 1, 2, 3. Come on, let's get fancy. Pink Fairy, shop with me. Let's go.
Shop with me. Okay.
Go to Target, Walmart, Aldi.
Ah. Okay, shop with Pink Fairy. Let's go to Target, Walmart, Aldi. So that must be very stereotypical in America, is it? Like for individuals who have excess fat tissue, let's just call them what they are rather than that, you know, vague term of obesity. It's kind of a vague term, right? It's just an individual with excess fat tissue, okay, that is causing them health issues. That's really what it is. Yeah, let's go shop with Pink Fairy. Okay.
Pink Fairy, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Come on, let's get fancy.
All right, there's too much of an intro, too much. All right, so, okay, we're going to go into it. I can put it up with a little bit of that, but not too much.
Good morning, everyone.
Happy
hey,
rising.
Everyone. How are you? So, I'm starting my morning off with a coffee.
Of course. So we could have predicted that, right? She's having drugs to start the day, which is what coffee is. If you're new to this channel, then you will learn a lot about coffee and how it is an excitotoxic. I mean, it is a psychoactive stimulant. Sorry, it is toxic for the body. It is a drug, okay, and it causes all sorts of issues. And people with deficient diets are addicted to it. And it might be like, well, she's eating enough, you know, she must be getting a lot and she must not be deficient. Yeah, of course, her diet is deficient in fresh food, actual food. Okay, you can be eating a lot of substances, like had a lot of calories, but you can still be deficient in your diet, obviously.
What do you use this guy?
So I have this testimonial here for Pink Fairy. This is from Erin, and she may not be as large. She may not have started as large as you are, Pink Fairy, but she did lose 200 pounds on Raw Till 4. And she actually sent me this testimonial just yesterday after watching my Amber Lynn Reid video. So this is pretty amazing. And I used to follow Erin back in the day, and it's great that we connected again. So Erin says, back in 2014, I was my heaviest at 350 pounds. I was really sick and was desperately trying to find a way to be healthier, but was done with dieting. I came across your YouTube channel, The Banana Girl, and immediately adopted the lifestyle. In the first year of doing Raw Till 4, I lost over 120 pounds and continued on to eventually lose up to 200 pounds. Benefits I received were far greater than just weight loss, hair regrowth, got rid of parasite infection, healed from a bone disease, fertility increased, and was able to give birth naturally. No more horrible GERD, clean digestion, no more suffering from IBS, and the list goes on. So pretty amazing, right? If Erin can do it, you can do it too, Pink Fairy, you know. And you saw Jared in the last video These are real life testimonials. The lifestyle works. You are a frugivore. Fruit-based diet is where it's at. And even just a plant-based diet, okay? A low-fat, a high-carb plant-based diet. Check it out. Check out Raw Till 4. There's a link in the description below. Get on the lifestyle. Stop wasting time and just regain your health and your life. Or just gain it for the first time, right? You can get the ebooks instantly in a download below, or the physical books on Amazon. What is this? So just a real standard packet coffee, just a standard creamer or whatever it's called. I don't know. I've never ever had this creamer thing.
If I get it in right.
Oh, that's the coffee.
Same
Okay.
file, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've never used one of these machines. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Let me
a
click on.
shake.
Wow. So.
Morning.
Okay, that's great. Almond milk creamer, natural bliss. I mean, that is great because it's almond milk. I don't know what else is in it, but I'm assuming it's, pretty standard. Which is, look, my expectations for individuals like Pink Fairy definitely come down a lot because they are having so much junk food that, even if this one has some extra, ingredients in it, I'm still happy because it is mainly almond milk, I'm sure.
Almond milk creamer. Love it.
Okay.
Love it. Oh, major, I usually just pour.
Okay. Oh, look, we know that the coffee is not making her obese, right? We know the coffee is not making her like 500 pounds. That is not it. All right, let's get to the food, shall we?
Now.
Oh, there's some apples. There's some very waxed apples in the corner. Great to see some fruit. Is it just for show, though? Is it just for show? Does it actually get eaten by her? I doubt it highly, and it might be a couple of bites, and then she probably throws it and eats some cheese or something.
Now, I'm going to put my toast in.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to make me an egg sandwich, I think.
Egg sandwich.
Yeah, sounds good, don't it?
All right. So the bread
That didn't take long, did it?
the bread component is not making her fat, and some of you may be surprised to hear that, but it is not making her obese. It's not giving her this extra fat tissue because it itself is not high in fat. Okay, the fat you eat is the fat you wear, basically. All right, and these high carbohydrate foods like bread, it's not a fattening food. Okay.
Okay.
It's very
When the toast is
wartime.
making,
It's very wartime, very processed, but it's not fattening.
Start on my eggs. I'm going to use my grapeseed oil.
Okay, so here comes the fat. This is 100% refined fat. Fat. Okay, grapeseed oil. Okay, and it might be like a plant product, and that's great, fantastic, but it is 100% refined fat. It does not contain carbohydrates, does not contain fiber, all micronutrients that you need as well in your diet. It does not contain any of the good stuff. This is just fat. Liquid fat that is meant for lamp oil that was used in the olden days. If you go back in the olden days, people are going to be like, what the heck? If they looked into the future to see how people are eating, they'd be like, what are they doing with the lamp oil?
Eat oil because it don't give me heartburn like olive oil does. So, yeah.
So this is where the fat comes in. This is where she's laying the fat tissue on her body. Yes, I mean, plant fats are definitely better, obviously, but it's still a fat, okay? It's still a fatty food. Fatty substance.
That's all. Which is really excellent.
Okay, she's a bit slow on this. All right, come on. Let's move on.
Fresh brown eggs.
Fresh brown eggs. Okay. So she's having
From our
eggs.
local farmers. Because farmer markets are going on right now.
So this is obesity food right here. Yes, believe it or not. Okay, eggs is high in fat, high in protein. It's just bodybuilding, fattening food. Okay, it's not a food for the human frugivore. So our bodies just lay the fat tissue on. Don't do it.
So.
It's also cruel to baby male chicks. Look it up, please. Look it up. Educate yourself.
Loving it.
Yeah.
Love.
Oh, yuck. Look out. It's just running in there. Ugh.
Farmers markets.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, I can't see. Watch out, running business. Let's just move along. Okay, so she's putting butter on there.
A little butter.
A little butter. So here's some more fat tissue she's laying down for herself. The bananas and the apples, they look good, right? Let's see if she eats them. The butter.
Like my egg sandwich.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's pure fat. It's pure fat. She may as well be just taking body fat and just wiping it on the bread. That's what she's doing. She's adding it.
Unsalted butter. Okay. This kind of butter that you gotta leave it set out, or it gets hard if you put it in the refrigerator. Then you can't use it. But I like it.
Oh, of course, but your arteries, your body doesn't like it. Mama cow doesn't like it.
Okay, now I'm just waiting on makes the cook over there on the stove.
We're waiting a little bit too long here. Okay, let's go. All right, so this is a very unhealthy, unsatisfying breakfast.
Eggs, and I did put a slice of our Kobe Duck cheese in my coffee.
There you go. She snuck in a slice of this like super fatty cheese, as you can see there. So it's, it might look innocent to some people, like, oh, I've seen other like slim YouTubers eating like this. Okay, it might look innocent, but it is not. Okay, and those people who are slim eating it, they're restricting. They restrict the rest of the day. They're restricting what they're eating. Okay, you need to realize, are they doing exceptional amounts of exercise, or they're taking some sort of weight loss drug? There's a lot of little tricks that people do that we do not see in this little, 10-minute YouTube videos that they make. So, yeah, fattening eggs, fattening cheese, fattening butter, right. No life. There is absolutely no life here. Life didn't even enter the chat, right? Like I would usually say, the life has left the chat, but life didn't even enter the chat in this breakfast.
Is my breakfast. And
this is not
put a
how
little
you...
black pepper on here too. 'Cause I love my black pepper.
Okay. I mean, this is not how you want to start the day. This is not what you want to put in your body first thing on rising, right? Looks like some other packets coming into it after this. Okay, so that's what she had. That was... Oh, yikes. Looks like we've got some sausage thing here, which we can be made of all sorts of things like anuses, tumors, eyeballs. Oh, these processed carcinogenic meats, they're like, seriously, they're cancer causing. They have been proven to be. And then we got the cruelty faction. You know what it is.
I'm going to make me just, I think a small plate of nachos, not much. I'm going to make this.
A small plate of nachos, not much. We'll see about that. Turkey, Polska. Polish turkey. Like, yeah, you don't know what is in this. Like, seriously, Parkview. This is frightful.
Dinner, and I'll show you guys the rest of what's going to go with it later.
Wow.
It is hot and 81 out there.
I mean, just the fact that some other human, like, put that together for you, like, and it's flesh, and like the sanitation, it's not hygienic to eat the flesh of other animals, okay? It just isn't. Even if it look all pretty or whatever, not pretty, but like it can look clean in the plastic wrap, but the origins are filthy.
Today, everyone, so yes, it's hot.
Got some cheese there too. Fortified bovine secretion. Corn chips.
From Aldi.
Aldi? She went to Aldi? What? Oh, I don't need to hear that 10 times now.
Little chips.
Gluten-free chips. Yeah, well, they're just fatty. These are fatty again. Fat, fat, fat. We saw the fat. Of the
and I just
sausage
let the dog out, and it is warm.
You can tell she can hardly breathe. She can hardly breathe. She is really struggling.
Leftover meat from last night.
Ugh. Leftover cow's ass from last night, like ground up. You can see that there. Fat, very, very high fat, very high. So high fat chips, high fat topping there, like animal, high fat bovine secretion cheese here. You can see what's going on here.
Taco meat. It's a little bit of cheese is left.
I mean, that little bit of cheese actually adds up to a lot of fat.
Oops, sorry. Mean to hit you.
We're just not a species that would have a lot of fat in our diet. We are a tropical species. We come from a tropical region in the world, you know, where we would have been having our fruits, our tropical fruits. We wouldn't have been having a high fat diet. We would have got avocados like maybe, they take like about 11 months, 10, 11 months on the tree to ripen. You know, so you only get a short period when you would actually be eating them, and nuts and seeds, you wouldn't be having them a lot either. Yeah, okay. Well,
okay, guys, we are...
hang on a second. So she didn't really finish that. I guess that's sour cream or something. That's going to go on that. I mean, that is like, think about this. That is a small serve. Okay, that is like... the volume in your gut is going to be not very much at all. When you're like 500, 600 pounds, that's just like nothing. Okay. So she needs, like I said in the other video with Amberlynn Reid, if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's so important, the volume that you eat. To have a lot of fiber is really important to the human frugivore digestive system. It's absolutely crucial. You need to get a lot of fiber. You need to eat foods that are high in water, high in fiber, high in carbohydrates in order to get the satisfaction to your brain, in order to stop eating. You know, that's why I've been able to eat as much as I care for my whole, for the whole, 15 years that I've been doing this. And I've been lean for over 10 years. And eating as much as I care for, not restricting my calories once because I'm eating the right foods, right? You got to, make that connection. Well, next up is just like, oh.
Okay, guys, we are at a park and we decided just to stop.
Wow. Most people, when they're in a park, kind of get something like a juice, you'd think, right? Or a juice or a salad. Not Pink Fairy.
Stop here and eat. We decided to just go out and get pizza. So we got some pizza.
Yeah, we're getting a real close-up of that pizza. Look at... oh, gosh. Where do you start with something like this? Where do you start with these, this carcinogenic creation, abomination? That's what it is. This bovine secretion, the slice of, tumor eyeball anus, flesh here, of these carcinogenic processed meats, and the old grains that have been caramelized in the cooking process. It's just wow. It's very hard to even start with this.
And I got a hoagie here.
What is a hoagie?
It's just got steak on it. It's upside down.
What? A hoagie?
I already took a couple bites.
Far out. I must be living under a rock. I don't know what a hoagie is. She's got more animal. She's not having enough animals. She's got more. Huh?
Bites off of it. So that is what we
Oh gosh, she's going to be feeling horrible.
are having for dinner.
That's her dinner. That is her dinner. Right there. Wow. Yeah, so look, you can see where the fat tissue is being accumulated, where it is being gathered. She's gathering the fat from animals and she's basically transferring it effortlessly to her body, right? That's what's happening. This is what makes you obese, okay? You eat like this and you eat freely of it. A lot of people, they restrict, but that is such a sad way to live. And also you still end up getting disease and you're also taking the lives of animals. So it's a very sad process that you don't want to put yourself in. But here it is. She's laying down the fat tissue from the pizza.
This steak hoagie is good. It's got, of course, the steak.
Even those gherkins, even that, which used to be like a cucumber, that's not even living.
Pickle, cheese, and then they got diced up onion. Oh, it's so yummy.
Oh, she's all
so
about
nice out.
She's all about the bunker life. She's all about the bunker life, seriously.
It was really hot, really humid earlier. Yeah, but they put...
Ooh. Oh no. Seriously, people are eating better in prison. I'm telling you. They are eating better in prison. I looked it up.
Let's try a piece.
And see, and all this grease on the box, more fat tissue. Oh wow.
It's a little windier.
Yeah, they're getting into that. They are demolishing that. I mean, growing up, this wasn't even a thing in Australia at all. We didn't have pizzas that look like this. And I always watched it on TV, on, movies and stuff like that, and like Seinfeld and that. I'm like, how are there pizzas like that? How are they basically just meat and cheese? Like, where is the vegetable matter? Because Mum always used to make a pizza that had like veggies, it was like, we call it supreme, and it had like veggies. But this is just, yeah, it really rocked my world in a bad way.
Here than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we are done, and we got 8 pieces left. Everybody is stuffed.
Everybody, yeah, but everybody sounds like there's a whole like team there going hard on this, but I don't think so. I think it's just her, and maybe it's just her. But I think it's just her and someone else.
So, be a good nice snack.
Maybe she ate that herself. I don't know. Maybe there was a voice in the background. I can't remember.
At least I think it will.
What did she say?
So, be a good nice snack.
At
least I think it will.
Nice snack? This is literally mucus for your body. You will just be pumping out the mucus. You can hear that she is nasally. You can hear that she has some sort of congestion. She can hardly breathe because the bovine secretion is choking her up. Like, it just, even my dad, when I got him off the dairy, like, he had chronic like congestion issues, got him off the dairy, it cleared up, it was great. When he got back on it it just came back again, and he was just choking again. It's just so simple. Get it out, get it out, get it out. Don't even bother having almond milk when you're having this much dairy, seriously.
I think we're about to get out here because a bunch of people's coming in because they're about to have a softball game. Looks like.
Yeah, people are actually moving their butt, and they're out there playing a softball game. And you should be getting out there too, not just watching them being armchair athletes eating all this crap and just this slow, suicide.
To me, anyway.
What? What's going on? We're moving on here.
Yep.
She's just like staring.
Here we go. Anybody want pizza? Come and get it.
I've really seen enough of this disgusting like slice of just heart attack. That's what it is. I mean, like heart disease, slice of heart disease. And cruelty.
Okay, everyone, we made it home. Before it started raining. Actually, it really ain't raining out there now, but it is hot.
She's obviously got some real issues going on with her health, right? I mean, I don't know how old she is. She might just be my age too.
Muggy, I'll tell you.
But like having this much extra tissue on your body, it's just, it's not going to be helping health. And I hope that she can get real with herself and realize that trying plant-based, getting on a plant-based diet, raw till 4, it's just going to transform her life. And you saw Jared's testimonial. It's amazing. Like, he's lost so much weight. He's one obese individual in particular who has lost so much weight, who I think is very relatable for these individuals. So please check out Raw Till 4 Lifestyle.
The wind stopped, I guess, because it's blowing. Anyways, I stopped by the P.O. box on our way back.
Okay, we don't need to see what you got in the P.O. box. Yeah, it is sad. It is sad, but like, all the marketing is just crazy, and people are just not. They don't have education at all, like the basic education on how to live correctly, how to eat correctly, and she is a great example of that. And you can see the goal. Look, so the goal of this video was to identify, why she's obese, and you can see why, right? She's laying down the fat tissue. She's laying down the fat tissue when it comes to the cheese, even the chips, even the oil, the minced cow butt, right? It's just body fat that she is laying down to eat. I mean, on her body. This one, obviously, the butter, more body fat. The eggs, fat. She had a cheese. This, I don't know, we didn't even see this, so maybe she snacked on that or something. I don't know. But it's just a whole lot of fat, and this is not working for this woman, okay? This is not working for her, it's not working for the animals, it's not working for the planet. She needs to get it together, or her time on this planet is going to be short too. It's going to be very short, because she could be my age or even younger, I'm not sure. Anyway, please don't forget to go fruit yourself. don't forget, it's important. You need to get the satiation when you eat. And I will see you next video. Let me know in the comments below your feelings. All right. Ciao for now.